great. I mean, I want to give Masanori Mimoto a lot of props because I would never peg him as an MMA guy.
You know, if you've been doing choreography long enough, I'm sure you could pick up a different style.
That's true.
If you are taught that. So
the camera is staying very close to the action, and it's always changing elevation.
Usually I hate that, but it works so well. Like, it feels claustrophobic. It's crazy to think that when you have really competent choreography, if you just cut at the right moments, you're going to be able to see what's going on as long as the camera is following it correctly.
It could just be an actual limitation of the filmmakers, like, oh, we got to film in this cramped basement.
we can't go further back.
Yeah, it's like, they liked it? Oh, that was intentional, sure.
The bad guy, I think he realizes that a lot of his moves are becoming ineffective, and he starts kind of flailing his body around like how while bending over. He realizes, oh, that's not working, and so he flips the knife up, going for like the lunging stabs. Masanori, he disarms him, and I noticed they had to add a metal clink sound effect there. They're trying lots of stuff to make sure that if it doesn't read visual, they got
right.
It's like an arrowhead.
Yeah,
spearhead. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's actually the more kind of threatening weapon because you can't really see it.
The shorter you get the weapon, the closer these actors have to get to one another, and we get better like hand-to-hand combat, in my opinion. Are you gonna do grappling well on screen? Is it gonna feel silly, or is it gonna be boring, or whatever? And here I think the movie does a pretty good job with it.
The whole time it's always very clear who has control.
They're just fighting for good positions, and in a way that I feel like anyone can watch this and understand. With the armbar, I thought the villain was gonna bite him. Instead, both of them just kind of like break out of it, kind of for no reason.
Right. Yeah, that was one of the times where I was like, oh, like I didn't buy how they got out of it. He like kind of just pushes his leg off. The bad guy, he grabs Masanori's hair. Masanori, he like grabs the hair too, so that like he's spinning with him, I guess, so the hair doesn't rip. Yeah. I think that's a tactic you're supposed to do.
Zero, you're talking to the wrong person. It just kind of like ends in a very abrupt way.
It's disappointing because he runs away and you expect him to chase him and there might be maybe more fighting, but no.
Right after this, you kind of expect there to be a little bit more closure, and there really isn't. It just kind of like ends abruptly.